All right, Braydon asks, what do you think the chances of us making the Super Bowl are this year? I mean, within the top 5 teams in the National Football League, the 49ers have the best roster in the NFC. So even though it's very competitive, the Bucs are going to be good this year. The Seahawks will be good this year. The Eagles will be good this year. There are a lot of good teams. I'd say they have the best odds of any team in the NFC just based on roster. So very good to make the playoffs. And then from there, you'll see what happens game after game. Looks like the Potato Boy has another question here. Bald Boy Halo is a potato. I wonder what that's from. It's funny. I enjoy it. The 49ers are the best linebacker group in the NFL. Yes, 100%. I can't think of a team that has better overall linebackers, 3 of them in total, as the 49ers. I'm sure there are other teams that have good linebackers. The Colts are coming to mind right now. The Chargers are going to be good this year. But when you talk about Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw year 2, and Kwan Alexander, it's pretty hard to beat. They are very, very close. Easily top 3 linebacking cores in the NFL. And it's probably because I can't think of any other good ones right now because I don't cover the other football teams. So, good question, but yes, I think so. Chris, how much is George Kittle asking for? Well, we talked about this earlier. We'll go ahead and kind of come back to this here really briefly. Well, apparently it was $20 million. But Matt Barrow from The Athletic, who is the team reporter for The Athletic for the 49ers, says that he essentially, and I'll paraphrase here, talked to someone in the know who thinks that he would take $13 million a year. As you see the report there on the screen, kind of right over here, $13 million a year. That would be absolutely perfect. Here's the official quote. This is what we're getting this all from. Matt Barrow, quote, I recently spoke with someone in the know who said he thought Kittle ultimately would land a contract worth $13 million a year. That's not the spectacular deal some were envisioning for the 49ers' indispensable man, but it would still set the pace for all tight ends. So is that confirmed for a fact he wants $13 million? No. But someone in the know with a beat writer who is in the know, I think is pretty accurate. I think my prediction of $13 to $15 million a year that I said for weeks is probably going to come true. Just a matter of if and not when, or when and not if. Yeah, that's what it is. We'll have to wait and see whenever it happens. Let's see. And Angel Casiano, if Kendrick Bourne gets a contract extension, what do you think it'll look like? Good Lord, I have no idea. I mean, how good is Kendrick Bourne going to be this year? He was Mr. Drop last year. Dropped a lot of passes. If it's an extension, it'll be small. It's not going to be that great. I mean, what, $6-7 million a year? He's going to have to ball out this year and have Hurd and Aiyuk be garbage for him to actually get enough reps to get a big-time contract. So it won't be that big, in my opinion. But listen, every player, ball out, get your contract. I would love it. I don't care who you are, ball out and get that contract. Now, back to the defensive line briefly. Who will have more sacks in 2020? I obviously think it's going to be Nick Bosa. So if I was you, and I'll do it right now, like this video if you think Nick Bosa is going to get more sacks. A lot of you guys are watching, you haven't hit the thumbs up button. So if you agree with me, hit that thumbs up button right now. But if you're out there and you're like, D Ford's buddy or your D Ford's mom watching this video and you think your boy's going to get more sacks, then type F. And then D Ford. I think, it doesn't matter who gets more sacks, but I think it'll be Nick Bosa. So give me a thumbs up if you guys go ahead and agree with me. All right, time for a few more questions here as we're rolling along on the 49ers live Q&A. What do you think is the likelihood that there will be fans in the stands this year? Oh boy, that's a tough question to answer. Right now, it feels like right now there will be a certain amount of fans in the stands. So whether that's 25% capacity, 50% capacity, I don't know. The problem with what's happening with COVID is that it seems to continue to be a fluid up and down situation, right? Like it was, stop the curve, you have 14 days, flatten the curve, and now we've had bars open, and now we had a spike, but it's mainly young people who are not getting super sick, and it's confusing. I'm not, this is Fox or CNN. I don't know what to tell you. I think overall there will be fans in the stands because what are fans going to, like the fans can't infect the players on the field. They're too far away. It's more with each other. I think you have to wear a mask. I think you'll have to sign a waiver, but I do think there will be fans, at least at some capacity, socially distanced in the stands. Who's a better year, Hurd or Aiyuk? Hopefully both. Hopefully both catch 60 balls and 7 touchdowns and 800 yards and they ball out. If I have to pick, I have to go with my guy, Jalen Hurd. But I'm a Baylor guy, and producer Harrison's a TCU guy. Of course, Baylor owns TCU, as they have for many, many years. I'll just throw that out there. But I think it'll be Jalen Hurd because he's my guy. I think he's going to absolutely ball out. But both of them are going to ball out, I think, so no worries either way. Orlando asked, would Trent Williams get a contract extension? Yes, that's the plan in 2021 in the offseason is to give him a contract extension. That's why they signed him. If he plays well this year, doesn't get injured because he's not played 16 games in like 4 or 5 years and obviously didn't play last year. So big if. He doesn't get injured, then I think he will get a contract extension, which adds to the list, right, of good players that need to get extensions, and we'll see what happens at the end of 2021. Okay, he could be a breakout year. Hurd could have a breakout year. Aiyuk could have a breakout year. Who do you think will have a breakout year for the 49ers in 2020? Give me your comment prediction down below. There are a lot of candidates. Like you can make Jerick McKinnon, any of the young wide receivers. You could say maybe Mosley has a breakout year. Maybe Ward has a massive year overall. Who has the breakout year for the 49ers in 2020? Give me your predictions in the comment section down below. Also, speaking of the pandemic, the Stronger Together 49ers campaign is still going on right now at chatsports.com/sfstrong. You got the t-shirts, you have the hoodies, which just popped up on your screen right now. They come in gray, they come in white, and all proceeds benefit and go to the coronavirus relief fund, the COVID-19 relief fund. So the 49ers, the NFL, they don't make any money off of this as they're donating all of the proceeds. So, it goes to a good cause. Pick up one of the hoodies, pick up one of the shirts. It'll be cold before you know it, so pick up one right now. Links down below, chatsports.com/sfstrong. Okay, a few more here. Cole Allen asks, if we don't sign George Kittle, do you think we trade him? If so, which team and how much do we get back? Oh, geez, I have no idea which team. I don't think we get to that point where they would have to trade George Kittle. I mean, it'd have to be nightmare, DEFCON 1, like ridiculous if they actually went ahead and traded him, because I think they're going to get a deal done. But you probably get a second or third round draft pick. You're not going to get a first round draft pick for George Kittle. Tight ends just aren't worth that much in the NFL. Second or third would be the best you could hope for, but that's just a long way to go and a big, big downhill slide if that was actually going to happen. I think that deal gets done sooner rather than later. Let's see. Angel has a question here. Mostert wants more money. Okay, I did see this like 5 minutes before we went on the air, so I'm sure we'll talk about it next week in a video. But apparently, Raheem Mostert does want more money, even though he did restructure his deal this offseason. You think they give him more? I mean, it's tough because the 49er depth chart, they got a lot of running backs. Jeff Wilson Jr., they have obviously McKinnon back healthy. You throw in Tevin Coleman. It's a lot of guys who can run the football, so you don't need Raheem Mostert, even though he played well last year. I think they might throw him a bone and maybe up his bonuses or something like that. But overall, no, I don't see them restructuring his deal because he just signed a new deal. And that's why you don't sign a new deal right before you ball out, because then you don't get the new ball out money. Braydon asks, who's the new captain of Joe Staley's retirement? I don't know I don't think that they've announced it yet. I don't even know. It's a good question. I think that they'll probably let us know in training camp. So I'm sure it could be Trent Williams if he, wants to be a captain for the team, but it'll probably be someone else like a Kittle or a Garoppolo or a Mostert or a Deebo. I don't know. They haven't announced it yet. Braydon has a lot of questions here. He says, is Deebo Samuel a Pro Bowler? I hope so. Like, if he's healthy, he's on the football field and plays all 16 games, I think he might be. A lot of good receivers in the NFC, though. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is now in the NFC as he's an Arizona Cardinal. So only so many guys go to the Pro Bowl. There are some good ones, hopefully, but yeah, I think you'll have a good year, but Pro Bowl's tough to go ahead and do. Adrian says, will Jimmy G win a Super Bowl with the Niners? If so, how many? Was it not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8? What did LeBron James say? I don't know. I think he'll probably get one. Now, you win one Super Bowl and you have a lot of good years, there's a chance at the Hall of Fame, but man, we got to pump the brakes. Let's just win like week 1, and then we'll keep going and talk about, some other chances of winning the Super Bowl overall. Now, when you play the Super Bowl, got to play an AFC team. My question this week, my final question is, who is the best team in the AFC right now? Is it the Chiefs? Is it the Ravens? Is it, I guess, the Steelers? I'm trying to think of other AFC teams right now. Is it the Bills, maybe? I don't think so. Probably Chiefs or Raiders or Ravens. Let me know what you guys think. Who's the best team overall in the AFC? Who could the 49ers play in Super Bowl? What is it, 55 this year is what it is. Let me know what you guys think down below. Finally, subscribe to 49ers Report because we do this every single Thursday. We go live. And then the rest of the week, we're doing news videos, rumor videos, different package stuff. It's all great. Subscribe down below, chatsports.com/49rumors. That is the place to, what am I saying? YouTube.com/49ers TV. Chat Sports, home of rumors and more. Subscribe by the red subscribe button down below. I'm being told a couple more questions here. So who do you think will start at right guard? Tough one. I think that it'll probably stay overall exactly how it was last year, minus Trent Williams starting at left guard. Let's see here. What's the next question? How much does Sherman want? I don't know. He will be a free agent in 2021. I don't think you pay him top cornerback money, although if he plays well, he probably is one of the best cornerbacks. Probably like $8 or $9 or $10 million a year. I don't think you're going to give him more than 10, but we'll see. He's got to play well to be able to go ahead and continue to get that money because he's aging. What unexpected player the 49ers could break out like Mosley last year? I think Jerick McKinnon. I really do. If McKinnon is as healthy as they say, guy was a stud when he was on the football field like 9 years ago because it was so long ago. But I think probably Jerick McKinnon would be my pick for that one overall. if you don't get Kittle, I think we're still good. Yeah, I guess Kittle's a big part of this team. I know I keep saying that, tight end is not that important in the NFL in the grand scheme of things, but he is important for the 49ers. So it would hurt. It would hurt if they don't get to keep Kittle, but they will. Don't worry. They will go ahead and re-sign Kittle. I'll make the prediction right now. I don't know when, but it will happen overall.